All right, Dutchman, out. Come on, let's go. Move it up, move it up. Roust out, McBain. Time to wash the crud off you. You're getting out this week. We can't send you out of here stinking, now can we? Hey, Dick! Come here.
You get out tomorrow, I'll get out in 10 months. I need an outside partner, you.
Why don't they kill him?
They don't do you any favors, you know that.
Yeah.
Maybe we're wearing his hideout. Bleeding easier. Take him down to drink.
How about being an outside partner?
No. I would make a partnership with God.
All right, lads. Wash pretty now. 4.5, crazy. Remember to clean behind your ears, lad?
Move along, crazy. Go in up to your rumps and squat. While you're at it, wash the clothes on you.
Have mercy, Jesus.
No. He's faking.
The walls of Yuma Prison does hereby declare Peter Van Hock, alias the Dutchman, a free man. Does commend him for his quick action in saving the life of a prison guard under danger of deadly attack by an inmate. The board finds regarding said inmate, John McBain, that since he did not in fact physically assault said prison guard, being constrained by said Peter Van Hock, John McBain, having completed serving a full 10-year sentence, including 4 years of solitary confinement for the crime of manslaughter, is hereby also released on this day. Signed by all the members of this board. Thank you, gentlemen. Unchain him. And Dutchman, as soon as you're unchained, come and see me.
You're pretty smart, mister. Knocking me cold got you 10 months off.
That's 2 favors I owe you, thanks.
Thanks for nothing.
Nothing. I just didn't feel like drowning.
You can drown any time you like, Dutchman. Long as I'm not chained to you.
Well, here's your belongings, Dutchman. And every released prisoner is entitled to a stagecoach ticket good for 300 miles in any direction, plus $5 gold piece. Thing I guess $5 is just chicken feed to you,
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
I've never been able to figure you out. This place is for murderers, scum, riffraff, badlanders. Not for a man of your education and talents. Mining engineer, expert assayer, geologist.
Only labels, Warden.
And robber of the Prescott gold shipment.
I denied that.
Marshall found one of the gold bars in your own hotel room.
It was planted there.
Oh, of course. Like everyone else in Yuma Prison. You're innocent. Well, I advise you to stay clear of Prescott. Your friend, the Marshal, is still there.
Thank you for your ticket. Thank you for your coin, and thank you for your advice. Remember what I told you. Warden, take it slow and easy.
Have that first drink on me. I'll have one for you.
Se va a poner bueno.
Go on.
Dios, mugroso.
Recuerdos a las muchachas. Bye.
Don't go, it's gonna be good.
Come back
Mac,
quickly.
Don't forget to write.
I sure would if I could, but I never learned how. So long, boys.
You'll be back, Mac. But next time you don't walk out. I'm saving a hole for you down the hill. 6 feet a hole. And some nice big rocks to pile on your fat face.
Aren't we almost to Prescott?
Oh, yes. That's the Lisbon mine. All this land used to belong to a man called McDane. And a fellow called Baskin cheated him out of it.
Oh, my, what did the man who got cheated feel like?
Felt like killing Baskin. So he did. On the left is the Mexican part of town. The mine owners brought him in as cheap labor. Oh, be calm, ma'am. It's only the Mexicans shooting off their bombs for their fiesta tomorrow. It's like our 4th of July. It's a mock battle. You should stay over and see it.
Oh, let's, Mother.
And you know, sometimes they get so excited they shoot somebody.
Gracious. We're not moving out of this stagecoach, daughter, until we reach Jerome.
Goodbye, ladies. Have a good trip.
Peter Van Hook. Silver King Street, please.
Peter Van Hook?
Well, you're new here.
Oh, that suite's taken. So's every room in the hotel. Every other hotel in town. You might try the stable across the bridge.
I like horses, Marshal, but not as roommates.
You're not staying in Prescott.
Is that a question or a statement?
Just sound advice, Dutchman. Unless you want a return ticket to Yuma Prison right now.
What charge?
Court's charge.
I've only been here 4 minutes. Even you can't railroad me that fast.
Try me.
Why? So you can plant another gold bar in my room?
It worked last time. Unless you want to see your own gravestone on your way to hell, you'll be on the next stage. Now, that leaves here tomorrow at sundown. And you're going to like it. It crosses the desert at night. It's cooler then.
You know, you're awfully lucky, Marshal. It just so happens it fits in with my plans. I'll be on that stagecoach at sundown. Make a note of that, please.
Oh, he doesn't have to. I'll see you aboard myself.
Well, that's very kind of you, sir. What about that room?
Room 103, sir. It's not the Silver King suite, but it's immediately adjacent. May I take your bag up for you?
Oh, no. No, thank you. I know my way.
Do I hear somebody out there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, mister, would you do me a favor?
Sure.
Thank you. There's a hat box out there. Would you mind passing it through the transom for me?
Well, what's the matter? You too bashful to come out?
I'm not bashful. I'm locked in.
Well, I'll get you a key.
No, don't do that. But I would like the hat.
Well, You got a button hook?
Yes?
Pass it on the door, please, will you?
You sound nice.
So do you. Oh. You lost your key, huh?
Oh, no. My gentleman friend doesn't like me to meet other gentlemen, so he locks me in when he has to go away. You understand.
Oh, I understand him, but why do you let him?
If a gentleman does you the honor to become your gentleman friend, don't you think you should do what he asks you to do? That is, if you're a lady.
Maybe.
May I have my hat box, please?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, you can't leave now. I mean, until you lock the door again, please.
You know, I had this suite for a year, but it's much prettier now.
It is pretty, but it does get lonesome. Honestly, I'm alone so much, I'm just dying for someone to talk to.
I'll bet.
Thanks again.
I'll be seeing you.
Now that I know my way. Gracias.
lead you in. On a foot.
What do you have, mister?
First sample.
He left orders he wasn't seeing nobody.
You'll see me. Tell him the Dutchman's here. I want to talk to you, Sample.
Not early, aren't you?
10 months early.
Marshal know you're in town?
He greeted me personally.
And he's letting you stay?
Till tomorrow night. That's long enough.
Long enough for what?
Pour me a drink and I'll tell you. Hello, Comanche.
How was it at Yuma?
Well, not too bad.
You get to know a convict there named McBain?
Yes, we got out together. Why?
Well, he killed Mrs. Lounsbury's brother, Bascom. I'd better tell Mr. Lounsbury he's loose.
What kind of a fellow is this Lounsbury? I'd like to meet him.
He's one of those gentlemen. He even came from Boston. I suppose he married Bascom's sister for her money. He sure didn't marry her for her face. Then one can forgive any face for $20 million, eh?
I'd like $100,000 of that fortune.
For what?
What I came here for.
Now, look here, Dutchman. Mr. Lounsbury's not the kind to get mixed up in your kind of deals.
No?
Absolutely not.
What about that little deal you pulled across the border last October?
What border?
7 miles from Nogales. I think it concerned 10,000 head of cattle. Slipped across, they say.
Who told you?
Doesn't matter. It's the truth.
Well, Mr. Lounsbury wouldn't.
He would, could, and has. You know, there's not a rich man that doesn't want to be richer. You tell him I can get him $100,000 in 24 hours. You'll see me.
It may take a little time to arrange an appointment.
I haven't got a little time. Otherwise, I wouldn't need you or Lounsbury. Get him.
Come in.
Baines here. Wants to see you.
Why didn't you tell him I was out?
He did. I stopped believing him 10 years ago.
Send Joe out to
Greetings. Did you see the marshal?
The marshal? I just got here.
Seems he doesn't like Yuma graduates.
I paid for what I done.
What do you want, McBain?
I'll come back.
I won't be here. What do you want?
A job.
Why should anybody hire you? You're a killer.
I don't want a sermon. I want a job.
Well, it seems to me you sold me your string of horses once. Real cheap.
I had to. The lawyer wanted cash, everything I had. Now, what about that job?
Well, prison did you a lot of good. Seems to me you were always demanding things before. Now you're actually asking me for a favor, aren't you?
Yeah.
Could I go so far as to say you're begging?
You're prodding me. And I don't like it.
Look, I was having a joke.
Hey.
What about dinner tonight to celebrate our freedom?
Some other time.
Look, I've got a deal on. For 3 men. Give me number 2.
And head right back to Yuma? I just want to be what I used to be, a cowman.
$10,000 for a couple hours' work? Very simple. It's like stealing from yourself. Think it over. You may change your mind.
I don't want to change my mind.
Hey, I know this guy. Let's upend him.
No, here comes the next filly running real fast. Let's upend her and count how many petticoats she's got on, if any.
How many petticoats you got on, Chiquita? 3! Stretch her out a little bit. Hey, this ain't no lady. It's Anita. You don't mind, do you? One. Now you've had your fun. We just started. You can play with her tomorrow. I'm not waiting till tomorrow.
Well, you're just gonna have to. Leslie, you shoot me? You out of your mind? Since when you hired to protect Mexican lovers?
He's unarmed. Come on, break it up.
Thanks, mister. Hope to do the same for you sometime.
Now, you won't, McBain.
How'd you know my name? You're new here.
We got notice from Yuma to expect you and the Dutchman. He's got till tomorrow night to get out. You got the same.
My folks settled this township. I got a right to be here.
You ain't got no rights nowhere. You're an ex-convict. Get out of town.
You're gonna die young, Sonny.
Señor, la señorita wants you to come.
All right.
You're pretty fast.
Never met anybody faster. Sample. That half-breed and those 2 roughnecks still on your payroll?
What if they are?
You tell them to cool off. The marshal's won them 3 times.
I'll talk to him, Les.
Thanks. He's a good man to have around.
Yes, I've got an arrangement with him.
No such thing as arrangement with a lawman. What about Lonsbury? Is he coming here, or are we going to him?
He's coming to us. I'll be at your hotel in 1 hour.
Fine.
Anita, Anita. Aquí está el señor que te ayudó. Le dijo al policía que se saliera del pueblo con su amigo.
¿Nadie los vio?
Nadie. Bueno, amigo, ahí nos vemos.
Please. She's going to have a baby. You knew I was Mexican when you fought for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you bother? Pepe says that the sheriff told you to get out of town now.
Because of me? You don't have to do that. My friends know what you have done. They are now your friends. Oh, she has a bad time. It was here I was running to help. Now you may help. Take her hand.
Maybe I better wait outside.
Please. Take her hand.
You help all the time when the babies come?
Many times.
Why don't they call a doctor?
There is no money for doctors here. There was a time I had a baby. And there was no money. There was nobody. I was alone. And when I cried out for somebody as she does, there was nobody. She don't speak English. So I can't tell you what happened. My baby was born dead.
Guy.
Dutchman. In here.
In there?
A man in Mr. Lansbury's position has to have quiet places. He has many interests.
I'll say he has.
Gentlemen, come in. This is a pleasure, Mr. Van Hoek. Sit down, won't you?
Well, thank you.
I must say that my wife's mind is benefited by your engineering and your estimates. You know, it's unfortunate that we didn't get to know each other before you,
Went away.
I'm sure we would have become friends. Let me pour you a brandy. I understand that the man my wife appointed to manage the Lisbon mine had sole authority. What kind of a man was he?
A liar and a crook. He had me railroaded into Yuma. He was worse than Bascom. No offense intended.
I never knew my wife's brother, but I understand he was a greedy man. And what did the manager do to you?
I made an agreement with him to share in any new ore bodies I discovered.
Yeah?
Well, I discovered 3, mapped them, and didn't even get a thank you. Let alone give me my share.
I take it you had no contract.
No, I had no contract. I had a handshake.
And you couldn't take a handshake to court. You don't feel that I and my wife are responsible for promises made to you without her or my knowledge?
Oh, no, not at all.
Good. Mr. Sample mentioned a matter of my accruing, through your assistance, the sum of $100,000 within 24 hours. What is the if?
Well, there are no ifs. You'll get it in gold, $10 an ounce under the market price.
Well, I don't understand. Gold is freely negotiable.
But there's gold attached to quartz. Very little quartz, very much gold.
Within 24 hours. This can't mean you intend to rob a mine.
That's right.
What? It wouldn't be the Lisbon mine. I wouldn't want my wife robbed.
Would I be that foolish to come to you for cash if I'm going to rob your wife's property?
I know. It's the New Hope. You engineered there, too.
Oh, I worked a dozen mines in this area. Prospected over 100 holes.
That ore must be immensely rich for you to give away 100,000 of it. But you're a brilliant mineralogist. Why don't you extract the gold yourself?
Because I haven't got the time. And I promised to be on a stagecoach at sundown tomorrow.
And carrying half a ton onto a stagecoach might be a little awkward.
But you could put it through the Lisbon smelter. Nobody'd be the wiser.
You really think the ore will assay at $100,000?
$200,000. Half for you and half for me. I'll need $11,000 in cash for operating expenses. The balance of the $100,000 you can put in banknotes. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Suppose the ore assay's over 200,000.
You'll be very lucky, and I'll have no regrets. Will you have the cash tomorrow?
Yes. Advance of 11,000 out of the special account.
Yes, sir.
I presume you can deliver the gold to my ranch.
Your ranch at 5 o'clock. You know, this is the first time I've shaken hands on a deal since the manager Lisbon welched on me.
Well, obviously, we can't write contracts on this kind of thing. We'll just have to trust each other, won't we?
Who are you going to use for the job?
I hope to use Cindy. Why?
Personally, I don't trust Mexes.
Personally, I do. I've even forgotten the Alamo.
How would you like to take a trip with me?
Where?
New York first, then anywhere. London, Paris?
Paris. But that would take months.
Well?
Well, you said you had to be here for the divorce, or your wife would take all your property away.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all been arranged.
How?
Oh, my wife's getting the divorce before we leave.
Oh, Mr. Lounsbury.
You love me?
Well, I try to make you happy.
How much would you love me if I wasn't rich?
Not as much.
I didn't think so.
How much would you love me if I weren't pretty?
Well, that's a different cup of tea.
No, it isn't. A man being rich is exactly like a girl being pretty, so there.
This is my house. It is yours if you wish it. Please come in.
You know, it almost seems like a miracle. Realizing there was a whole life stored up in that dinky little kid. A whole life. How come you were alone when you had your baby? Couldn't your husband be with you?
There was no one.
Where is he now?
I was not married. Maybe my baby was born dead because I was a bad girl. I guess so.
Nobody could tell me you were a bad girl in 1,000 years. Well, you're good.
Good evening, senorita.
Beat it.
I heard the law warned my friend, and I thought he could use $1,000.
Ah, you're very kind.
Well, it's only a down payment. He gets $9,000 later.
Please sit down.
Oh, thank you. You see, he's really not a bad man. He's a cowman. And with $10,000, he could buy a big ranch with plenty of feed, shade, trees.
Oh, you're so lucky to have a friend like this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you want to talk alone, huh?
Thank you very much.
Why should you pay me $10,000 when you can hire half the town for $500?
I owe you something.
For saving your life, it isn't worth it.
I prefer my own estimates. Let's call it poetic justice.
What's that?
You'll see it tomorrow at 4 o'clock. You with me?
Why? What do we do then?
The Lisbon mine. And we rob it.
The Lisbon mine? But the Lisbon's on my property.
Was on your property.
And to me, it always will be. Well, be damned. You got a crust, hiring me to rob myself.
That's what I meant by poetic justice. I intend to get a fortune out of your mine, and the least I could do was include you in.
But why me?
Like I said, I owe you something. Are you with me?
We do this alone?
No, we need a powder monkey. Vicente. The best in the territory.
Will he go along?
I think he will. Let's go see. Come on.
We're kind of taking a walk. Can I come back?
I will wait. Muchas gracias, señor.
You're welcome. Come on. Too bad we're going to miss the fiesta tomorrow. Ever see one?
Never bothered.
The Mexicans put on a great show. Say, by the way, have you got a gun? Okay, go out and buy one.
Hey, Vicente, open up. Who's there? Who is there?
The Dutchman, amigo. Vicente. Amigo.
Mr. Van Hook! Long time. Sorry I keep you waiting here, mi amigo. Oh, I have a new wife, you understand?
Oh, we understand.
And a new baby. Come in, come in. Oh, nice.
What are you doing at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon?
I work at the Lisbon every afternoon at 4. Para boom, we blast. No te des, pero sí.
How would you like to blow a pocket for me for $500?
Huh? That's a year's pay. Hell, I'd blow up the whole mountain for $500. Where's this pocket?
Well, here, put your lamp here.
The Lisbon. Where?
Well, look, we meet here at 2:30. And we go up through these abandoned buildings to the old number 2 shaft here. We go down the shaft to this tunnel.
Oh, I know this tunnel. It's all blocked up, barricaded.
I blocked it up 2 years ago.
Well, if your pocket is here and it's a rich one, why you block it up?
Because the handshake meant nothing.
Well, look, I'm no miner, but how do you know that what you're after is still there?
Oh, I had a look-see. It's an outcrop of nearly solid gold as thick as your arm right here in this bug. When you shoot, can you take it out with a dago cut in 4 holes?
4 holes? Well, I wouldn't want to shoot too heavy, boss. Why not put 9?
No, we won't have time. And they're working too close. They're right here.
Hey, you tell me, I work here every day. The boss man, he's a Slayer driver. You know, I like this. It's a good joke on him. All right, I do it. I shoot 4, 6. I shoot it heavy. I shoot the works.
We'll need a wagon, dynamite, tools. We blast the same time the daily mine blast goes off. Exactly 4 o'clock.
Yeah, but what if we miss? We call it off?
We can't miss. After we blow the pocket, we've got only 10 minutes to high-grade the ore, load the bags, and start out.
Yeah, but then what? What do we do with the loot?
Have you heard of a man called Cyril Lounsbury?
Well, sure, his wife owns the mine.
And that's Bascom's sister. Well, what's Lounsbury got to do with us?
He'll take the gold for cash.
Seems like everybody around here is stealing from everybody else.
Mi vida, are you here?
Buenos días, querida.
Where did you learn that nice word?
Well, you said it to me last night before I went to sleep. It's the last thing I remembered. Aren't you up early?
Oh, I brought your wagon. Here is the money left over.
You put it in your piggy bank. Call it room and board.
You came to me as a friend, and I did everything you want me to do. But you come with money and spoiled. You pay me nothing.
Why not?
Why did you help me at the bridge? Because your heart speaks. Yes. That's why I want you to stay here. Because I like you.
Sure. Because I'm so good looking.
Oh. You think I'm 16 years old, and I only dream of a man who is pretty as a postcard? No. I see inside. And what I see inside, querido, is very good. I want you to stay here for a long time.
be gone after tonight. I want you to take this money and give it to any doctor that'll promise to call whenever your friends need help. Like last night.
You get all this for the job you're going to do. What do you have to do for all this money?
Not much.
Not much, but you can be killed, huh?
Could be.
Why you decide to do this?
I don't know. Maybe it was that young girl last night. Might have had her baby all by herself. Or maybe because it don't pay to be broke without friends. Or maybe because it's tough to have to be bad when you want to be good. But then maybe it's only the poetic justice in it all.
What does it mean?
Don't ask me. Except maybe when I'll get back, we'll make up for the cheating that's been done me. And the 10 years in Yuma. And the loneliness.
Then you will buy that ranch in Mexico?
Oh, I know a fine one down there. Durango. Good grazing land and a home place near running water. And shade and green trees all around. Yeah, if things go right, I'll go there. Would you,
Hey, Nita! Open up!
What do you want?
I want you. It's Comanche. I got money.
Go away!
No, you don't. I'm coming in ready or not. Hey, Anita! Open up!
Oh. Get out of here. You heard my wife?
Your wife?
I'm sorry. Now you know who I am.
But now, I see inside. What I see is good, querida.
Well, hello.
I didn't think you'd be here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Sorry, I was taking a little nap. I didn't mean to gum things up in case you wanted to steal something.
I don't think you have anything I need, thank you.
Oh?
I just came to bring these.
What did the note say?
Just thank you.
You know, ever since I've known you, all you've said to me is thank you, thank you, thank you. What are you so grateful about?
That's not very nice.
Look, why don't you stop that innocent act?
Innocent? I'm the least innocent girl you ever met.
Is that so?
I as much as told you what I am, but you don't seem to understand at all.
Oh, honey, it's getting clear.
Good, because I hate false pretenses. I appreciate your interest in me, and I know what you want. It's unavailable.
You know, whatever you are, honey, you've got me kind of puzzled.
Does that mean you like me?
Sure does.
Thank you. It's nice to be liked. You know, that's the worst thing about a girl in my position. The loneliness. I don't have any friends.
And Papa would speak.
You might. Most men are jealous. But if you've got a man who loves you, who does things for you, whose wife is going to divorce him, it's smart you go along.
That's right. What's the matter?
Nothing. I just wanted to close the door. Goodbye.
Sonny knows where to meet us.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Put our caps on the thing. We're a survey team. Got everything?
Everything, boss.
All your tools?
Everything.
We'll go up the back way. Easy.
Wait a minute. Woody's right.
I didn't say we weren't taking chances. Can't temper it now. Come on. Leave your tools here for Sonny. Lights out. We're late. The drillers have started. McBain, your job is to let us know the minute they finish. Come on. Bring the rope.
This better be all you say it is. I got what some guys get when they go underground.
What's the matter? You sick?
Not exactly. It's that big word I got.
Claustrophobia.
That's the one.
You'll be all right when you see the gold. Let's go, boys. Second you got, Mac. Where are the candles?
Holy. To think I used to raise cattle upstairs from here. But this was all mine.
The Sandy will strip this.
Bueno. I put my cut holes here, 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 and here.
It's all yours. Give me the rope. You be the lookout. Gag once for the warning, twice when it's clear.
You want me to spell you on a hammer? I broke more rock in Yuma than you ever saw.
Every time I swung a hammer in Yuma, I was aiming at that target. Come on, get out of here.
Momento.
We're behind. Let's hit it.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega, Señora, por nosotros los pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Who else is on hammer down here?
Hold it.
I could have swore I heard another hammer. Maybe it's the ghosts. Plenty of men died here in the cave-in last year. Hey, you come to the Cinco de Mayo tonight? Yes.
Knock it off! Knock it off! All right, powder monkeys in!
The ship's moving out. Only the powder monkeys and the foreman left. Are we ready?
Ready or not, we're gonna load this round.
Get away from those caps.
Want you head on my shoulders? All ready. Next one. Go back and check. If they're ahead of us, we're dead.
It's almost 4 o'clock, Bill. Get a move on.
Okay, Joe.
They're ahead of us.
Bring the rope.
Okay.
Fire in the heading. 10 holes. Fire in the heading. 10 holes.
Cut the fuses short. We're late. Bring your eardrum. Here. Back.
Looks like trouble over dome number 2. Think she's caving?
Yeah, it could be. What if it caves here? Don't get excited, Sonny. I've seen abandoned shafts go before. Nobody near them, so nobody gets hurt.
Let's go!
In all my life, I never seen nothing like it.
I bet we're looking at $1 million.
Come on, let's take all we can carry.
Come, give me a bag.
Here.
We loaded out so many holes, it'll take you guys a year to bring all that ore out.
Yeah, anytime the day shift beats us will be the very first time.
All right, load the cage.
Let it clear, boss. You want to choke us to death?
Quit stalling, just hold your breath and climb in there. Andale. Take it slow, Jones, a mile to the bottom. Just keep digging, put that rock in the box.
My leg.
Your leg's broken. Don't move.
See anybody over there? You men follow me.
Come on, amigo. McBain, the rope.
Easy. Legs broke open.
How's the Dutchman?
Bueno. Send rope down quick.
Don't drop the rope, the tools.
Take your gold and get out of here. Go on, take it. Get out of here.
You leave me. Forget about me. Not on your life.
wagon is that?
That's Pepper's wagon. He's on the first shift. Going home now, I guess.
Oh. We'll close this shaft tomorrow for good.
Vicente, ¿qué te pasó?
Get the doctor. Tequila?
Window.
Stick the fire out of your leg and put it in your stomach.
Someday I'll go back in that tunnel. I remember you. Say thank you.
Then you come join me in Mako, huh?
Adios.
They should be here if they came direct. You heard the mine blast?
4 o'clock on the button. Maybe they stopped to celebrate en route.
You're drinking too much.
Not too much for the job at hand. Half drunk, I'm smarter than most, and I got a lot more nerve. I think I'll kill the Dutchman first.
You won't have to kill anybody. Just make sure they listen to reason and leave the gold.
That they will do.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Everything went well?
Fine.
Sit down, my friends. I guess you can use a whiskey.
No, thanks. Let's get down to business.
Might I have a look?
You certainly can.
It's even more than you promised.
I always keep my promises. It's all like this.
Of course, of course. Not that I ever had any doubt. I was just curious.
Well, how about our money?
Well, gentlemen, this is very embarrassing. You see, the situation is...
You haven't got the money.
Oh, well, I have it, but not here. I'm afraid we were all a little over-anxious. We moved too fast.
We moved on your word.
Well, in a few days, you'll have the cash.
We haven't got a few days. You're like 1,000 of us carrying this around.
Well, I thought you might leave it here. After all, the ore will be absolutely safe. No one would ever dream of looking for stolen gold at my home. And then, when the money comes...
We won't be here when the money comes. Come on, let's go.
Stop right there, gents. Just drag that bag back to the table.
What do you say, Dutchman?
Yeah. What do you say, Dutchman? Don't forget, I'm a deputy. Caught you with stolen ore. Got a choice of killing you both or selling you a ticket back to Yuma real cheap. Like Mac says. What do you say, Dutchman?
Do as the man says. Come on.
How about you here? I don't know. Drop me along the road and get out of town.
Get to the wagon.
No, I'm not going away light. No.
He's hurt. I must go for the doctor.
Doctor does more harm than good.
I'm all right.
Come on, I want to take a look at it.
Come on, get going. You're going to lose it all.
Easy does it. Come on.
Oh, I'm all right, I tell you. Come on.
You're not all right. Here, on the knife. All over. On my hands. I give him a slug. Big one. All right, lie down. Lie down. Bullet went through here and came out. Here's a present for you.
What do you want?
The Dutchman, McBain, and the gold, where are they?
I don't know what you're talking about. I break my leg. I wait for the doctor. I don't know nothing.
You lie.
Let my woman go, I kill you.
Start talking.
Maybe his woman will help you.
I don't know. Ask Anita, ask somebody.
Anita, sure.
Take care of him.
Yeah. We'll call our first boy Dutch for short.
Oh, it's almost sundown. My people wait outside of town. When the bombs go off, I must be with them.
When's the celebration start?
When the flag goes down, it's the signal to attack.
You think you'll win?
We always do.
Lee, go the back way and block them. Come on, move!
Hey, it's Anita.
Because you've been good to me. My people want to help you.
Poor Senor Lansford, you falling? Let's go into my bar, sit down and talk to him.
Well, amigo, here's where I get off.
But you just got on. I thought you were going to Durango with us.
Remember, I promised the marshal. I wonder how Lansbury is going to explain that dead deputy in his library.
But what about the gold?
We'll split it 3 ways. I'll meet you in Durango in June. We might even punch cattle together. Adios.
Adios.
Be careful.
Adios.
Hey, Dutchman.
Huh?
So long.
He's a good friend, querido.
First one I ever had.
Well, sir, his room's empty, except for this button hook in his bag. He left them both behind.
Last call for Jerome, Oak Creek, and Points East.
Should we hold the stage any longer, Marshal?
No, tell him to shove off. I should have known he'd break his word.
Slow and easy, Marshal.
And here I thought I'd have to ride all night, all by myself.
This time we won't need a button hook.